gets silenced, so I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to hit you with my stick. I'll scorch that rogue. Never mind, he's dead because the arcane mage is using his one ability that kills everything. I guess I'll try and get a scorch in. Please let me get a scorch. Never mind. No, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're waiting for a crit before we use our one Pyroblast or Fireblast. Sorry, Jesus. Okay, guaranteed crits from the Scorch. So silly. So silly. I just keep using the wrong words all the time. There's a flame patch there now, and they're going to be grouping up over there. I completely misplaced my... my flame strike there like a dum-dum. Hi, hello, and welcome. I am definitely not Scott, and you're watching me pug my way to 3k rating on a Fire Mage in Dragonflight Season 3. We are obviously still leveling the Fire Mage, so let's get into that. But before I get into that with some dungeons, I'd like to say two things. The first thing is, along with the new member Scott S, I would also like to extend a thank you to Fanto Montana and Danny, who were gracious enough to gift a bunch of memberships to people who were watching the premiere of the first episode of this series. Huge thank you to you two. And hopefully everybody who got the channel membership is now enjoying the emojis and guaranteed comment replies. The second thing I'd like to talk about is the gold rule. Basically, people don't seem to give a shit. Everyone's kind of saying that, yeah, sure, send yourself gold. It doesn't really make a difference. With two caveats added in. People don't want me to buy hero or myth tier BOEs from the raid, which I completely understand. Yeah, that would be skipping certain slots of my gear, so the gearing process would be affected by that. And people also don't want me to send myself gold as soon as I make the character. They'd rather I send the gold once I am level 70 for consumables for crafting. And that's basically what I'm going to do. So starting with this episode, the gold rule is going to be changed a little bit, and you can always see the rules for the series in the description of the video. But with that out of the way, I'll talk to you once I get into a dungeon. Actually, no, first let me check what it is that I have from the auction house. I think I put some random stuff up on there to try and make some gold before I made changes to the gold rule. So what do we have? Oh, hello. Yes, please. Thank you. That's a nice little bit of gold. How much is that? 16 gold? That's massive, dude. That's not massive at all. But now I have 1,666.69. That's pretty nice. I mean, come on. Those are the meme numbers. Well, the meme numbers would be 420 gold and 69 silver, but, you know, we can't have it perfect, can we? All right, well, I'm just going to queue up for some more Burning Crusade dungeons. I think I'm going to switch halfway through to Wrath of the Lich King dungeons. We'll see how quickly we queue for these and how quickly the Wrath of the Lich King dungeons get queued. Today, I think I'm going to try and get to level 50. I haven't actually played the mage in 2 weeks now. The last episode that I recorded before I went on a little trip to see my girlfriend in Finland. So it's been a hot minute since I played this, but I think I still got it. So I pressed this button, then I press this button, then I find a different target, and then I pyroblast them. There you go. Fire Mage in a nutshell. But yeah, jokes aside, I think I'll still be able to handle some leveling dungeons and do some pew pew. Here we go with a Blood Furnace. I've done Blood Furnace a couple of times, but I guess I'll just talk through the first episode, or sorry, the first dungeon that I do in the episode. But for other runs that I get in dungeons that I've already done, I'm just going to skip through it for the purpose of not having a 2-hour-long video of me leveling 10 levels. Kind of waiting on the tank to go in and actually press a button. He doesn't seem to want to do that. I am pressing the wrong buttons. What the heck? Let's scorch this bad boy. He'll be below 30% soon. There we go. We got our guaranteed crits. Oh, we have the mouse over macro already set up. I didn't even remember setting that up. Get our scorch crits in, more of these. And by these, I mean more fire blasts so that I can get my crits, my guaranteed crits. I am the Eggman is our tank for this run. My hot streak ran out, but that's no biggie. I can just get another one fairly quickly. We're going to kick this and hopefully see the tank group them up. We're going to try and get a scorch crit in here. Now we need a couple of scorch crits. Our healer is dead. I'm silenced. Who has silenced me? I am uncertain, but I guess we just spam some more scorches. I'm definitely out of sorts on this. Let me scorch this thing for beep. There we go. That should kill it too. The Eggman is a little slow. Well, we need to reapply this for a shaman who got laid out. The Eggman is definitely struggling with the damage department. He's doing some swipes. This person is probably very new or doesn't have their keyboard plugged in. I'm not sure. It's one or the other. That much I do know. I think I can ascertain as much. But you never know in leveling dungeons. Sometimes people just don't plug in their keyboards. They like the extra challenge. We're going to scorch this bad boy into a pyroblast. We're going to try and get some scorches in here as well. Okay, we can get 2 of them out, so that'll be perfect. And we have a fire blast and a phoenix flames, and we can drop a flame strike down. We're going to shifting power as soon as the silence goes away. Maybe I shouldn't shifting power. I'll just get a scorch in if I can. I can't. That's okay. I'm going to kick that. Pyroblast this guy. Fire Blast this guy. I was gonna Scorch, but I can't. Shouldn't hardcast Pyroblast. We have this, and we have Scorches ready. Okay, what is this damage? Oh, we have an Arcane Mage, a level 11 Arcane Mage, so I can forget about actually dealing damage that's relevant. It also doesn't help the fact that the tank is not holding any aggro on anything. It gets silenced, so I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna hit you with my stick. I'll Scorch that rogue. Never mind, he's dead because the Arcane Mage is using his one ability that kills everything, also known as Arcane Explosion. I'm going to use my shield because I'm low HP and I don't know. I guess it's a poison or something that's hitting me from the rogue. I don't know what to cast here, so I'll just wait for it to fall over. I can Flame Strike this, hopefully get a Scorch in. Never mind. Chain Lightning from the Resto Shaman, taking care of some targets. Maybe from the Elemental Shaman. It's from the Elemental Shaman. Okay. It would really help if we didn't pull like that and actually let the poor tank do the pulling, but we're just gonna Shifting Power here with Combustion up because I like that combo for leveling dungeons. I know it's not something I'm supposed to be doing later on, but what can I do? For leveling dungeons, it just makes a lot of sense, at least in my brain. I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong. I am genuinely useless in this run. Nice. It's good to be back to Fire Mage leveling. I'm just trying to get a Scorch in. Well, no Scorch for me because I didn't cast it fast enough, but we do have our instant cast that I can get out just about as quickly as I need to. I'm going to start casting a Scorch here. Yes, nice. I did get the crit. Group's going to be over there. I'm going to Flame Strike them into one of these and one of these. Tank is absolutely oblivious to the situation, but I'm level 41, so that's kind of nice. I can't actually use my talent point here because I am in combat until we kill that guy back there. So the funny thing about this boss is the fact that basically you get to see his butthole. Like if you go around this side, which I do not recommend, do you see it? Can you unsee it now? Actually, I'm not sure if I can show that. I should probably just, yeah, I think I'm going to blur that out. That does not look safe. Okay, so we're pulling some extra stuff here because someone felt like it. I don't have an interrupt, so I'm just going to kill this thing in the back. Well, I was trying to at least. What is going on? Like, do people not recognize that we have a tank that doesn't know how to play the game? And that's not like offense to the tank. He's just new and it's okay, Eggman. Don't worry about it. What people are just like pulling stuff and confusing the living crap out of our tank, which seems to be very, very lost. But at least he knows how to use cat form. So that's kind of nice. But then again, we have a level 10 or level 11 Arcane Mage, so it's not like we're going to fail this dungeon somehow. It's not like you can really fail a leveling dungeon. For the most part, you can solo leveling dungeons if you take it slow enough, at least in my opinion. I guess there are some situations where you can't really solo it, like it would just be too rough due to the mechanics, if you can call TBC dungeon interactions mechanics. Maybe I can get a Scorch in or two. No Scorch for me. That was a very interesting Spirit Link totem. I don't think it really did much. I guess I'll try and get a Scorch in. Please let me get a Scorch. Never mind. No, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just Shifting Flames or Shifting Power, whatever, and get a couple of these in just to get like at least a few hits in on the boss. Okay, I did some damage to this boss. That's something. No, is that my overall? No, it's not. Anyway, the Willbreaker. Holy shit, that's actually a really cool transmog. That's sick. I got level 42 as well. Perfect. I'm going to leave because I don't have fun when a Fire Mage just one-shots everything. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be skipping dungeons that I've already done, and I'll only really record the dungeons where I get quests and stuff or that we haven't seen in the series so far. And then if I feel like I'm just not getting much progress in that regard, I'm just going to switch over to Wrath of Lich King dungeons. But yeah, I'll talk to you in the next dungeon. Hey, perfect. We got Shadow Labyrinth. We haven't actually done Shadow Labyrinth, so this is nice. Get the extra quests in there. Gonna give Arcane Intellect to the group, and I guess we're just getting started right away. It's nice at the start because I have all my charges for everything available, so I can just blast Flame Strikes out the ass. That dude in the back, I guess he's gonna patrol out of the way. Hopefully we don't wipe so we don't have to worry about him. Into Combustion into one of these bad boys. The pretty spell that I've now changed to Arcane. It used to be basically just... see, what I keep doing is, and it really annoys me, I keep using 2 Fire Blasts instead of just 1, and I'm not sure how to stop myself from doing that because I kind of just mash the key. I guess I just need to realize that it's off the global cooldown, so I should probably be a bit more careful with that, huh? How many targets is a good number of targets for whatchamacallit? Flame Strike? I don't actually know. Is 3 a good enough number of targets? Just gotta make sure I use... oh, there's an Adult Humanoid in the back. I'm incapacitated, so I'm unable to interrupt it, but that Adult Humanoid is basically a stun, a channeled stun that should be interrupted whenever you see it, because somebody is being actively stunned whenever you see that. Well, I'm out of instant cast crits, or guaranteed crits, so I'm just going to cast a fireball, because somebody told me that their stomach hurts when I cast a hard cast of Pyroblast, so I guess I should just use combustion to start my crits rolling in. I can try and get these scorches in, more scorches. I'm just focusing on relearning the class after taking a 2-week break from it. I kind of had to do that with my other classes that I just play on the regular outside of series. Like, I came back after a basically 2-week break and just had no clue what I was doing. I was just lost in the sauce, and I'm now incapacitated in the sauce. Just going to channel this. It's going to immediately be damaging the boss, so that's okay. What I've also noticed is I don't have global cooldown showing on the thingy thing with the stuffy stuff, which is not exactly great. Why am I casting a Scorch? I just got lost in the sauce for a second there. There's no way to avoid the fear that this boss does, and there's also the Overseer does a fear, so I think we're all about to get feared here in a second. Yep, there is the fear. I'm going to use my ice block just so I avoid it. I'm going to run after them, send in my guaranteed crit. Okay, I got my Fire Blast, everything. Scorches spam is starting to go out now on the Ambassador Helmaw, on the El Jefe, on the boss. I got my guaranteed crits still rolling. One thing that I noticed while I was editing my videos and rewatching my videos is the fact that once I can Scorch, I stop using Fire Blast and Phoenix Flames, which is not something I should do. I should keep using those, I think. I don't know for sure. I still haven't looked at any sort of guides for the mage class or anything, or Fire Mage, so I may just need to visit those. I usually do that in a series once I hit level 70 and I like know that I'm gonna actually have to start trying in content. Not that doing super low keys is very hard or anything like that, or not like I have a good chance to learn in there, but just in general, it's good to start actually trying to perform as your class should perform in more challenging content. This is a rogue. I almost ran after a rogue thinking it was the tank. Let me mark the tank, or Steve him. I don't know. Maybe he prefers to be Steved instead of marked. I don't know. Get those Phoenix Flames in. Keep wasting. Okay, I got lucky there. Get those Scorches in. Another Scorch. Another one. I do have Pyroblast to spend on this. Fire Blast, I should say. I just wasted one because I didn't have a crit before that, but I got lucky with my Fireball and got a crit. Now we can Scorch spam into a Pyroblast, and that should finish this off. This Destruction Warlock is actually completely pooping on me. I respect it. We're going to kick this to make it group up. We're going to send a Phoenix Flame in. We did a Fire Blast before that. We have another Fire Blast. We're going to just keep Flame Striking. Try and Scorch this guy to finish him off. Actually, he got healed by something, so we're going to Scorch him twice, which we will thank him for because that means we get to do more guaranteed crits. No hardcast Fireball. We're waiting for a crit before we use our one Pyroblast or Fire Blast. Sorry, Jesus. Okay, guaranteed crits from the Scorch. So silly. So silly. I just keep using the wrong words all the time. I just keep confusing Pyroblast and Fire Blast over and over again. We're going to interrupt that. I'm going to send in a Phoenix Flames while everything's grouped up just so I hit all of them. Okay. I'm going to start doing Scorches on this target because it's low enough. I should probably set up a mouse over Scorch macro so that I can do that. And more Scorches for the guaranteed crits. Somehow I didn't get my second crit, or did I just use the Flame Strike fast enough? I'm just going to start spamming Scorches here and a Pyroblast. That should finish off the big lady. Very nice. Kind of slowly getting back into it. Just need a bit of practice. I'm going to start precasting a Pyroblast just because I can, and I'm going to Combustion right at the end of the cast. With the Combustion on, actually this, I kind of get what I'm supposed to do. I just need to use one of my guaranteed crits while I have Combustion going. We're just going to try and Fire Blast here. I just wasted a bunch of time waiting until I actually do something. No, I'm doing shifting. Well, shifting power is kind of good. I kind of want to do it anyway. Do I get to use my... Why is it not casting any of these? Why am I auto-attacking? This mind control is funny. Yeah, I lost my hot streak, but it's no big deal because he's low enough for me to just blast him with Scorches. Get out of here, big boy. I got the Brooch of Heightened Potential, which is a necklace, which I do not need. It even got upgraded with a socket. Wish that would happen later on in the series and not now while I'm leveling, but hey, what can you do? I guess I use Scorch. I got a crit with Scorch. That's nice. What? Oh, he's feared. Right. Okay. Is the tank okay? Oh, he's gathering adamantite. That's cool, I guess. Okay, let's send in the Phoenix Flames in one of these. And a Scorch. I targeted the wrong target with my Scorch, but it worked out. Okay, cool. Yeah, Flame Strike doesn't do much for me here, honestly. Let me grab some of these. I think I need these for... Yeah, I do need them for the quest. There's one over there, but this person also needs them. There's a bunch in the last room. There's like more than enough to get everyone the quest item, even if all 5 people have the quest. I wonder, does Scorching this count as Scorching something that's... Nope, no, it doesn't. I thought maybe if the Scorch gets the target below 30%, it would also count, but it doesn't seem to. So that's a learning moment right there. I wanted to spell steal that from them, but I wasn't unable to. That's a lot of targets. This is going to be even more targets. We're going to drop one of these. I'm going to drop some arcane explosions just so I don't have to waste my charges on these guys. Fireballing. Okay. Why didn't I get a guaranteed crit there? That is a little confusing. I think my fireball kind of hit in between two different things, so it didn't count that as me having a crit, which is annoying, but what can I do? Maybe I shouldn't have cast a fireball for no reason, really. Okay. I guess we're going to combustion into a fireball here. Is that something I should be doing? Let me just use this instead. That actually helps quite a bit. I just wasted the fire blast, but I got lucky and got another crit after using a fire blast, so that's something. Here come the guaranteed scorches, or guaranteed crits from the scorch. That's kind of nice. And a pyroblast. He should be dead here in a second. There he goes. You don't need to turn in the quest before you kill him, by the way. He's not part of any quests, so there's no downside to making him kick the bucket before you grab the quest from the book, or turn in the quest to the book and grab the next one. I didn't actually open my bag from the last dungeon, and I got, what did I even get? I got a Staff of Inner Flame. I have an heirloom staff that's going to continue scaling with me. Get out of here. Kick that, make a group up, send one of these in over there. Get a Scorch in right here, and we're going to use shifting power. I'm on arcane locked. That is unfortunate. We're going to try and get these out. I'm going to just, I was trying to ice block, but I failed to. I ice blocked now. No, I'm disoriented. Okay, better me than the tank. That was a fail to get a scorch in. I'll try to get a scorch in here. Well, I somehow did damage there. Cool, I guess. Who doesn't have the buff? Was it me that didn't have the buff, or did someone die, or how did someone not have the buff? I just noticed that right now that my WeakAuras was telling me someone didn't have the buff. Confusing. There we go. We got one scorch in. We're going to grab this. Gonna send Phoenix Flame in. That should give me a crit. I can drop this on top of him. We have two fire blasts. We can use that. Get the flame strike. We're going to fireball this thing and scorch and scorch. And there we go. Fireball into this. Should get me another one. Okay. I'm trying to get most out of my combustion, but it's not really working out for me. I need some kind of tracker to know when combustion is actually active on me, because I'm not doing a good job of tracking that. There we go. And that's a dungeon run. For this one, I think we teleport out and teleport back in because all the quests are at the start of the dungeon. Let me just sheep this guy. There we go. So it doesn't bother any of us if somebody runs forward. Ooh, I got epic upgrade on some wrists and some boots. That'll be nice. I think those are both going to be upgrades. Yes, 2 sockets on the boots. That's kind of nice. Not going to fill them. It's a waste of gold. And a socket on the wrist as well. And a bunch of intellect. 12 intellect is no joke. And a ring upgrade? Damn, I'm just getting gear out the wazoo. Nice. And we're going to peace out. So I think I'm going to quickly make myself a combustion tracker, something that will track the combustion buff once I have it active, like a little bar that counts down over here, similar to other WeakAuras I've made for other characters. I do think I'm not doing a good job of tracking my hot streak using these 2 bars. I might have to do something that's a little more noticeable, because I feel like I'm just not keeping good enough track with these. But I'll make those, and I'll talk to you in the next dungeon. We have an Underbog. I don't think I'm going to be commentating through this one. I think we've seen enough Underbog to last us 500 lifetimes. Finishing up that Underbog run that we started, and I hit level 45 in it. Pretty nice. Going a little bit faster than I expected, but I think that's because I just have a bunch of whatchamacallit rest of the XP. Just try to blink over. Oh, never mind. I probably shouldn't have tried to do that. Now I'm out of range for my Scorch. That was very useful for this fight, getting tossed around like a rag doll. I got a GG Evarim from Yawkin. I said GG, I guess. I don't know. Shout out to Yawkin. He recognized me from the video. That's pretty cool. Hi, Yawkin. How you doing? I'm gonna peace out and keep going. I've got some talent points to spend. I think I want to grab this flame patch. Do I want to grab the flame patch though? I kind of don't. Screw it. We'll grab the flame patch. It'll do a bit of extra damage. I'm not sure what exactly I'm supposed to go for. I was talking to some people while I was doing a run that I started on Discord. We do little community runs sometimes, and apparently there's 2 builds. I'm not sure if that's the case. One build is the Ignite build, where you Pyroblast and then keep spreading the Ignite with Fire Blast, and that's how you do your AoE. And the other build is the Flame Patch build, which is, in my opinion, the Flame Patch build sounds like it's less pug friendly, because you don't know when your tank is going to stop, and you don't know if your tank is going to keep stuff in the flame patches. So ideally I'd run the Pyroblast spread Ignite with Fire Blasting build, but we'll see if either of those are still something you run in season 3. That might be outdated information. I don't know. I'll find that out once I'm level 70 in blasting. I'm now level 46, so I got a ways to go. Yakin says that they legit just put my new video on their other monitor to chill, and then they get into a game and it's a dungeon with me. Well, hi, Yakin. I hope you enjoyed the run. I hope it wasn't too annoying with pulling before you got to the mobs. Here we go with a Shattered Halls run. I unfortunately don't have any quests, and I've done this, I think, just in the last video. I had Shattered Halls, and I went through the whole thing. I think it was the second to last dungeon, and the last dungeon was the Botanica. Oh no, it's the Eggman again. I mean, Oh, hey, it's the Eggman again, and he's going to... Oh, I am the Eggman and I am the Walrus are playing together, I would imagine. The Eggman is currently contemplating his life choices of deciding to learn how to play tank in World of Warcraft, which I completely understand. Can be overwhelming. Yeah, so maybe don't queue for dungeons if you... or don't accept the dungeon if you're about to go AFK. I don't know, maybe I'm being rude, but yeah, I think... You know what? This might be an interesting run. Let's just see how long it takes Eggman to activate. Okay, Eggman has activated. The egg is rolling. Time to get scrambled. The only thing scrambled, though, is my brain. I keep trying to, like, do this class correctly, and it's just not really working out. Like, I spent the entirety of the Underbog just trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. I mean, I get what I'm supposed to do. It's more the execution that I'm struggling with. Like, I get the whole premise of it. It's just pressing the right buttons in the order I should be pressing them in. Let's go, Eggman. You got this. I trust. Try hitting them, Eggman. I've heard that helps. Oh, I'm fire locked. Cool. What do I do now? I guess I go in here and shifting flames, shifting power, whatever. I'm going to spell steal that. Maybe you get some fire resistance or something from it. That's what it looks like it is. Shadow resistance. Yeah, let's put the fiery shield up. That makes sense. That's the shadow resistance icon, right? There's a flame patch there now, and they're going to be grouping up over there. I completely misplaced my... my flame strike there like a dum-dum. I keep using 2 flame strike or fire blasts when I only mean to use 1. That is a mistake. I must correct this mistake. This is a horrible habit to have. I am scorching the wrong target. This is unacceptable. I'm wasting fire blasts. No, get it together, Vlad. You're here talking shit about the Eggman. You can't even use fire blasts correctly or call them the right thing, apparently. Let me just loot this real quick and then we can blink. Okay, there's the Stormkeeper coming in from McTotem about to electrocute a bunch of these guys. Okay, Eggman is deciding to stop the pull here instead of pulling the whole room, or he's just going to ignore the fact that he's pulled these. Somebody is pulling them, that's for sure. Okay, I'm feared. Do I ice block this? I don't think I should ice block this. Rain of Fire is going to get interrupted. I'm just going to drop... No, I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to drop a flame strike over there, but that is not the case. We're going to just shifting power here really quick to get some of these charges back. I'm going to get feared again. We're looking at that guy with more HP to fire strike him, and let's see if we can get a scorch in. I think I got a sneaky scorching right there. That's nice. I'm gonna give everyone slow fall, so when they jump down into the pit, they can float gracefully. We give the paladin slow fall, give myself slow fall, and then we just knock our brains. We knock our head at the corner of that and give ourselves a concussion. That's good. So note to self, don't give people slow fall here. Eggman doing very conservative pulls. This feels like a 28 fortified with a scared tank. But luckily our shaman is not scared. Our shaman is just going to go right ahead and pull everything for us. I guess we just keep putting these flame patches on the ground. I have Bop. I guess I was being beaten up quite a bit. Okay, the Eggman is figuring out that he needs to go this way. Yeah, I'm glad I kept recording. This is interesting. Definitely interesting to watch. To watch actually how a new player approaches tanking. And I'm not like, haha, this guy's bad. No, he's just new. It's normal. Like when people are new, they don't know how to do the pulls. I'm going to combustion. I combusted way too early. That was a mistake. It wasn't supposed to combust just yet, but that's okay. And we have Scorches coming in to give us the crits, and that should be quickly done. The Eggman is standing in the no-no beam, which is not exactly great. The poor Paladin is trying to keep up with it. Luckily, Paladin mana is fine. We got new wrists. I would lose a bunch of intellect equipping that, so I'm just not going to do it. Although I'd get a nice chunk of crit and versatility. Loot boss, use necklace, and brazier. They're trying to figure out how to do the quest, but not everyone seems to figure out how to do it. At least the shaman is going to do it. And Eggman is also coming over. We got Eggman and Walrus, their quest completions. Wonderful. McTotem says thank you. You're welcome, friend. Or Paladin could use some help, though. He seems to have found some friends for himself. We're going to scorch them. Aha. There we go. Oh, yay. I actually managed to help people with the quest information. That's good. We got an instant cast Pyroblast ready for a couple of more seconds. Come on now. I guess I'll just... I failed to do that as well. Okay, fine. I won't do anything. I got my 2 scorches in, though. I'll put this flame patch down. I'll put another one of these down and another one of these down. And just start casting at that guy over there. I guess I should scorch. Maybe get that crit. Maybe get a scorch from this guy. Pyroblast to finish him off. It says Bloodguard Pouring died, but that's not the case. That's just what there is here in Heroic. There's a boss here on normal mode, which you do when you queue for these random dungeons. There's nothing there. We do need the Centurion from the left and the right. I don't trust... Oh, no. Okay. Eggman, I'm so sorry for this, but this is going to be rough. I'm going to shifting power here with combustion on because it's just the easiest way to do a bunch of AoE. Okay, everything has been swung apart. I have a bunch of charges of this. I just need to make sure they all die very quickly. quickly. Okay, we did. I did some damage there. I think it was mostly just the simplicity. Oh, our paladin died. No, our paladin's still catching up. Oh, he went to do the quest. And we just did all of this without a paladin healer? Without a healer, I should say. That's pretty crazy. Good job, Eggman. I think he did use his Berserk. That's really good. That's better than most tanks at high level. And I shouldn't say high level, at like low level keys. They will just sit on their cooldowns for very, very long for no real reason. I'm just going to pull for the tank because I'm not sure what exactly he's waiting for here, which was probably a douchebag move, but also I have to go pew pew. I'm contractually obligated, actually, to go pew pew. So my apologies, but I simply have to. I have no choice. Otherwise, I have to go to the basement again. You can ask Danny about that. But hey, being in the basement isn't so bad. You get chicken nuggets sometimes. And some days I even get to see outside through a window. Speaking of Danny, is Danny here? Okay, good. And if you're new to the channel, that makes exactly 0 sense to you. But on the Discord, we're joking that Danny keeps me in her basement. And I'm just here to churn out videos for YouTube. Hey, there's level 47. What kind of talent can we get here? Enemies. Okay. Yeah, the living bomb flame patch thing. Hell yeah. Let's get that going. See if we can't get some damage out of that. There's some invisible mobs here yet. I'm just going to scorch these. Maybe get a crit. I did get a crit. Very nice, actually. Very, very cool. I'm going to try and get a scorch crit off of this thing. More scorch crits. Yes. Another scorch crit. Yes. Very good. I'm going to try and finish this guy off. I'm going to spread that ignite over to the boss. Get my crits in. I'm going to hard cast a Pyroblast, which is not ideal, but I'm going to use this at the end. And I just messed up and used my Fire Blast for no particular reason, but I'm getting my crits in. I'm going to use Scorch here. Still have a combustion, so I can still Scorch. Very good. And now we can spam Scorch because it's below 30%. I didn't do that correctly. Don't at me. I know, I'm still learning. Give me a break. At least I'm not, I was about to say, at least I'm not hard casting Pyroblast, but I literally just hard cast a Pyroblast. I don't know. Oh, let me decurse this person. There you go. I wonder if I'll get one of these living bombs. Oh, hey, loot. Yoink. There's an assassin. I will take aggro. Worry not, friend. And I will slow it. And we will scorch it in the background. Should actually make more use of whatchamacallit, Ice Nova, because it actually does quite a good chunk of damage in and of itself. We're going to slow this. I don't know what the tank is doing. Oh, he's just kind of standing there. We're going to get aggro off of this because they stunned the walrus, I think. I'm a little lost in the sauce here, and I'm not sure exactly why I'm a little lost in the sauce here. I guess because the fighting is spread out and the tank's not keeping up with what the DPS are pulling. I am fire locked. What do I do now? I kind of just sit there and wait, I guess. I mean, I could cast other spells that are not from the Fire School of Magic, but which ones? Maybe Ice Nova, I guess, because it's Frost. I don't know. But yes, we have an instant cast here. We don't have Combustion just yet, so we're going to have to use these abilities to make sure that we get our crits in. I have aggro because the tank's not here yet, but I have regained these. Okay, now we just need one guaranteed crit ability per Pyroblast because the Pyroblast counts as a crit because I have this active. And we didn't manage to get one in from the combustion, but we get our guaranteed scorch crits in now, so we good. There we go. That's Shattered Halls. And I did okay damage, I think. I don't know. And people can turn in these quests. Thank you, Eggman. Thank you, Walrus. And Adrenaline and McTotem. It was a good run. And I got 2 levels again. I keep getting 2 levels, even though I'm not, like, I don't have the rest of the XP anymore. So I guess leveling is just pretty easy when it comes to 50. I'm not sure what exactly I'm supposed to grab from here. Maybe Improved Frost Nova? I'll get Improved Frost Nova. Screw it. Who is queuing up? The whole group wants to queue up? Who am I to say no to the Eggman? The man of the eggs and the walrus man, or just the walrus, I guess. It's just a walrus. He's not a man. He's just a walrus. What is he anyway? He's a troll. No, he's a walrus. It says right there. Crash and thrash and I am the walrus. Oh no. Black more ass. Okay, I'm cheering people up by saying better than Durnhold. It actually is. It's about 3 minutes faster than Durnhold if your group can actually get from point to point very quickly, or from portal to portal very quickly. With how the Eggman has been performing, I believe we might have a tiny little bit of trouble between portals, but also we kind of don't need Eggman to tank it. It's just a normal leveling dungeon, so no biggie. First thing you need to do is get over to Medivh over there, and that actually starts the portal spawning in. So now when somebody reaches it, we're looking for a portal. There's the first portal. I guess I card cast Pyroblast here while I wait for everything to sort of start happening. Why didn't I get my guaranteed crits here? I guess I'll get my crit from this. Keep them in the flame patch. Do it for me. Thank you. Why am I casting fireballs? What happened to my brain? I just kind of forgot how to play this class really quickly. Or not class, but the spec. I don't know how to play the other ones at all. There's a Rift Lord. I guess I'll use Combustion here. Owie, owie. Get him off of me. Get him off of me. He's a madman. He's lost control. Okay, I did some damage there. Combustion, definitely starting to figure out how to use Combustion. Like if I'm just starting a fight, fight, it's really nice to hard cast Pyroblast before the pull even happens, like right now. And then at the end of the cast, right before it ends, I should say, I can just use Combustion, because you can use Combustion in the middle of casting something, which is super, super nice, actually. I guess I'll just use Shifting Power here to recover my charges of my guaranteed crits. Come on, Scorch. Yes, I did manage to get a Scorch, but I have nothing to hit for a second here, so I won't be getting the second part of my hot streak. I'm not going to cast hard cast Pyroblast here because, quite simply put, there is no reason to. I may as well use my guaranteed crits, because by the time I finish casting the Pyroblast, I could have already cast 2 of them if I had used my guaranteed crits, and people are already hitting it, so there's no reason for me to pre-cast the Pyroblast. I'm just sharing my thought process here for a second now because reasons. It's really nice when my Pyroblast crits of its own accord, like I don't have to do anything to, like I only have to use 1 charge of my guaranteed crits. Then I'm just going to channel my Shifting Power, get the Scorch crit, and try to finish this thing off. See if I can get a Scorch crit here. Okay, no. People killed it too quickly. Now we gotta go across the black Morass to get to the next portal. Oh, that's a boss. Let's hard cast Pyroblast, and we'll finish, right before we finish casting it, we're going to use Combustion. Sorry, my brain just stopped working there for a second. And we're gonna cast Fireball until we get a crit, and then we'll get our second crit from the Fireblast that I have right now. Let's do this. And a Scorch and another Scorch, and then the final Pyroblast. I think he's gonna die here in a second. There we go. And we're just gonna drop a Flame Strike on these guys. Cool. Oh, maybe this looks cool. Oh, this does look cool. What the heck? I wasn't expecting it to look cool, to be honest with you, but that looks really freaking cool. What the hell? What is that? I could base a whole transmog around this. It's hella cool. Okay, we got portal coming up in 3 seconds, so let's look for one. I'm just gonna scan from left to right, see if I can catch it. I guess, oh, there it is. Okay. How did I miss it when I first started swinging my camera around? Everyone's here and ready for it, so I don't have to actually cast Pyroblast. I can just use my instant casts on it. I keep using Fireblast when I don't have, see, like just like that. I keep using it when I don't already have 1 crit. That's kind of a waste. I'm casting a Fireball instead of a Scorch there. The Scorch would have been a guaranteed crit, so that was a mistake. Yeah, the reason I'm pointing out these mistakes is mostly so that, well, so that you have a first row seat to how not to Fire Mage 101. For instance, don't use your guaranteed crits when you don't already have a crit, because you're like just exactly like that, like I just did. But we're going to use our Combustion here to save it. That was a complete waste of Combustion. I'm going to kill this Crocolisk just to make use of some of this Combustion. Okay, and Scorch. There we go. We have a guaranteed crit. I'm just going to blink over here. Nice, the Pyroblast crit. I'm going to use my Shifting Power. Yes, that is in range. Perfect. And now we can use our Scorches. I'm just going to use my Scorches. I'm not going to use my instant casts or anything like that, just because I want to keep those for the next fight. And the next fight is right over here. Nice. I like it when they're local. I'm going to Fireball this Crocolisk to hopefully get a nice little crit before the fight starts. Maybe a Scorch? No. We're going to use our Phoenix Flames and Fireblasts here to get all our guaranteed crits. I'm trying to get 1 crit, 2 crits. Never mind. We do have a hot streak, but we don't have anything to consume it on. Don't think we'll make it in time to over there. Hopefully we do. Come on, spawn in, spawn in, spawn in, spawn in, spawn in, spawn in, spawn in. Aw, big sad. Oh well, we blast them anyway. I keep wasting fire blasts. I'm not going to waste another one. Okay, we got a crit there, so we can actually fire blast, and then we're into Scorch range, so we Scorch. I'm going to spam Scorches in the hopes of getting like lucky with my crit there. Yeah, there we go. Let's going to run out, because it looks like the first one, the heating up, lasts half as long as an actual hot streak, which is a little bit annoying, but I guess it makes sense just to force you to keep going, so you can't like store up. Why am I hard casting a Pyroblast? What is wrong with me? Oh, I know why I'm hard casting a Pyroblast, because this is a boss and I wanted to use Combustion like this. Why am I casting a Scorch? I should maybe cast a Fireball, maybe. Oh, Combustion is over, so I'm just going to use Shifting Power so that I get some of my guaranteed crits back. I'm going to dispel the boss. What do I get from that? Nothing, but it does remove the thing off the boss, which is making him hit a lot faster. Laughing Skull, Addle Harness. What does that look like? Why can't I preview that? I'm control clicking it, but it's just not letting me. That's disappointing. Oh well. Oh, I just had a dad sneeze, which if you're not familiar is a sneeze loud enough to wake people in a 3-mile radius. Pretty sure I broke some windows and bruised a rib. Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm saving my Fire Blast. Okay, now I can use it. But I was saving it until I had a crit ready. Okay, I had a crit ready there. Now I can scorch my way up to another crit. Another one. Okay, well, we have one over there. I don't think I'll have time to actually use it. So I'm just going to scorch the bejesus out of this poor tarantula. There we go. 36 EXP. Crazy good. And now we have one available for this guy. Oh, no. I used my... okay, so I just wasted a chart. I wasted another charge of Fire Blast. What am I doing exactly? I am wasting charges of Fire Blast and not getting my crits in. Okay, well, at least Scorch cannot fail me, right? Unless the target dies before I'm able to Scorch it. That's the Fire Mage life. Sometimes you pew pew and sometimes you derp derp. This is not a boss, so I don't want to really use anything. Here comes the Eggman. Watch out for the Eggman. Here come the Scorches, though. Very nice. Let's get the Executioner. Blast them to the face. I think this is the final portal where the boss comes through. I think. I don't know. We'll see. No, it's just a Rift Keeper. So we're going to go over there with a Fire Blast. Darn it. I keep wasting my Fire Blasts like a dum-dum. I just wasted Phoenix Flames as well. Unless I get lucky. I got lucky, so we're good. I'm going to start Scorching because he's about to dip below 30%. He's enraged. Keep Scorching. Okay, well, my Scorch failed, but this won't. And now we have the final boss of the dungeon. We're going to drop the Chrono Beacon on him. Nobody else is using their Chrono Beacons, which is fine. Where he at? There he go. Drop that on him. Okay, I'm card casting Pyroblast because I just want to use Combustion at the end of it, like so. There we go. Phoenix Flames. Pyroblast is actually causing one of the crits that we want to use. I probably should have used, what are they called? I'm going to blink through that. I probably should have used Shifting Power before using Combustion. That way I have more charges of my instant cast guaranteed crits. That would have probably been beneficial, but we're already in Scorch range, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Do I actually get... No, I don't. I have another blink available for the stun, and that should be the boss dead. Very nice. And that got me level 49, so one more dungeon, and we are level 50. And I think I'll call the episode there. I want to make a short one, short and sweet. You do also have the quest to turn in, so I'm going to quickly do that. I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to be grabbing here. Probably one of these. Probably Fire Mind. Consuming Hot Streak grants you 1% increased intellect up to 3 times. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. So it's basically 3% extra intellect pretty much always because you're constantly consuming Hot Streaks faster than once every 12 seconds. So let me just grab a ring here. Yeah, this one, Crit Haste. And we're going to live instance group. That'll teleport me out, and I don't have to deal with the crocodiles, tarantulas, and jaguars, or whatever the heck else was pulled there. I'm gonna grab this. While I'm sitting in a queue, I have Danny teasing me that Danny is carrying me. Wait, that's probably confusing. I have Danny, my girlfriend, teasing me over Real ID whispers that Danny, the pet that she's gifted me, is boosting my damage, which helps me level faster. And she's not wrong. People have commented actually that is there a couple to 3K series coming, and I was wondering, what do you guys think about that? Would you guys watch that? I think it could be fun. I think it would be pretty quick because having 2 reliable players in a group can make it pretty quick, especially if we get like a healing or tank roll tossed our way. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. I could see myself getting the 3K easy mode with Danny because she carried my paladin the 3K, so she can carry something else too. Oh, here we go with a quick Hellfire Ramparts run. That's gonna be quick, I would imagine, considering the fact that it only has 3 bosses and they're all very close to each other. I'm just gonna start pulling here. I don't really care. I don't even have time to hit things. Is this a Lobby Warrior or something, or is it just like a Twink? I don't know. I cast a Fireball here because I have basically nothing. Actually, I should probably blink forward and use Shifting Power. I can't even use Shifting Power. I don't have time. I'm gonna try and use Shifting Power here to do some damage and then prepare my instant cast for the next group, like so. See if I can get some Flame Patch damage done. Not really. Pyroblast this one guy that's highest HP. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I think this Arms Warrior is just gonna shit on absolutely everything. So I've been told that it's gonna be nice playing with Prot Paladins, and I can understand why. I assume it's because they're gonna have to stand in their consecration to get the most out of their, you know, defensives and everything. I'm going to use my shield here. That should keep me alive, nice and safe. And also probably just, I'm trying to literally just target something so I can actually deal damage, but it's impossible because everything just dies instantly. Oh man, caster DPS, leveling dungeons, am I right? It's going to be one of those to end off the episode with, unless I don't level up, but I seem to be leveling up quite quickly. I'm just going to go ahead and Shifting Power here so I can get some charges back or something, so I have something for the boss fight. I'm assuming the boss is going next unless we're pulling this stuff. We are indeed pulling that stuff, so let's start using some stuff on it. Okay, well, I'm hard casting Pyroblast, and then I'm going to Combustion at the end of it so I can get my guaranteed crits through. Oh my god, he frickin' vanished, dude. I'm gonna Scorch just because I need a fast cast here. I don't know if I had enough time for a whatchamacallit, a Fireball to go through. Cool, I did some damage on the boss fight there, or at least on this trash. I don't know, man. The tank tank is level 14, so a judgment of theirs is just going to do a crap ton of damage along with Avenger Shield. And the warrior is level 20, but I don't know, they're doing some really crazy damage. I don't know, maybe they're a twink, I don't know. I'd have to inspect them, but I also don't feel like doing that because if I inspect them, I'm going to miss what little damage I can do in this dungeon, and I don't want to do that. I'm just going to get started on these pulls. Like if I have aggro for a little bit, it doesn't really matter. This could potentially be a big pull. I'm going to use my shield right away. Tank's moving over there. I'm going to try and predict where they're going to stop and put some flame patches down on the ground. Trying to get some scorch crits through. I should be using my Phoenix Flames to get AoE done, as well as get my guaranteed crits. I'm trying to get some scorch crits in. More scorch crits. Never mind. Okay, cool. That was fun, I guess. I'm still not doing much damage, but it's a leveling dungeon. I don't have time to do damage. My flame patch is not going to do much. I need to figure out what build I'm going to run. I might actually do that just sooner to get used to it, because I feel like the two builds are quite different in their playstyle. Maybe not too different. I'm going to use my shifting power here just to get my charges back so I can get my guaranteed crits. Never mind, he's already dead. All I did there was shifting power, basically, and one Pyroblast, I guess. So that's a thing. Oh well. You can't always be useful. Sometimes people just do damage too quickly. Even the healer out DPS'd me, but the healer is level 10 or well 11, so the scaling is making it very powerful, like whatever they do. Yeah, I don't think my Pyroblast even managed to hit the target there. Oh no, it did, I guess. Okay, well, I'm going to cast this and finish it off. Wait, I didn't finish casting it like a dumb... What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Contemplating my life choices playing Fire Mage and leveling dungeons. But there's level 50. I'm going to quickly loot this and leave because I don't want to be carried through the dungeons like that. It's really not fun when I can't even cast anything at the enemies. There we go. Leave instance group. Thank you very much, friends. But I think that's pretty much it for this episode. What do I even take? Increase your movement speed by 10% for 3 seconds after casting Blink and 20% for 6 seconds after returning from Alter Time. The cooldowns of Blink and Shimmer are reduced by 2 seconds. Wait, but I have greater invisibility here, which gives me 60% less damage. Okay. Then we have Dragon's Breath. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to go down this path because I want Dragon's Breath for extra hot streaks. Cool. But yes, that is level 50. We are going to stop the episode here, I think. Had a nice little bit of fun. I added a combustion tracker to the WeakAuras. The WeakAuras, by the way, all of my WeakAuras from any of my series are available on the D&V community Discord, so check that out if you want the WeakAuras, or if you just want to hang out and maybe hop on a run with me sometimes. Could be fun, but that's pretty much it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, let me know what you liked about it in a comment. If you had fun, make sure you subscribe because there's more episodes coming. And if you're feeling particularly generous, you can become a channel member. Channel members have guaranteed replies to their comments and get nice little shout outs at the beginning of episodes like Scott got today. Also, special bonus thank you to Fanto, Montana, and Danny. We're gifting a bunch. We're gifting channel memberships to people on the premiere of the Fire Mage series. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.